The production of Mortal Kombat, 1995, was far from the sleek, high-energy movie that fans saw in theaters. It was a battlefield of exhaustion, injury, and last-minute chaos that nearly destroyed everyone involved. From the very first day of shooting, the cast and crew realized they were dealing with something much harder than they had signed up for. Most of the actors were martial artists, but not professional stunt performers, and the studio's low budget meant that almost everyone had to perform their own dangerous scenes. Robin Shou, who played Liu Kang, suffered multiple real injuries, including a cracked rib. Yet he kept fighting through the pain because production was already behind schedule. Lyndon Ashby, who portrayed Johnny Cage, broke several ribs and sprained his ankle, but refused to stop filming. The cast later admitted that nearly every fight scene you see on screen left someone bruised or bleeding. Things only got worse when the production moved to Thailand. The team was hit with unbearable tropical heat that melted costumes, short-circuited equipment, and caused several crew members to faint. The monsoon rains flooded the sets, forcing the crew to rebuild locations multiple times. Electrical power outages were constant, and generators failed during key scenes, wasting hours of footage. Despite all of that, director Paul W.S. Anderson pushed the team to keep going, often working 16-hour days to stay on schedule. The crew's frustration grew so intense that several workers threatened to quit mid-shoot. Bridget Wilson-Sampras, who played Sonya Blade, joined the project late because she was finishing another film. She didn't have any time to train, yet insisted on doing her own fight scenes anyway. During the intense fight with Kano, she accidentally injured herself, but kept filming to avoid delaying production. The studio's plan to use a stunt double fell apart because of timing issues, so she ended up performing nearly every move herself. Christopher Lambert, the actor behind Raiden, shocked everyone by flying himself to Thailand at his own expense after the studio tried to save money by keeping him in Los Angeles. He wanted his character to appear in more scenes with the main cast, so he paid for travel, accommodation, and even brought his own camera crew to help. The film's biggest nightmare, however, was the Goro puppet. Standing over 7 feet tall and weighing hundreds of pounds, Goro was a mechanical marvel that constantly malfunctioned. Its rubber skin would tear, motors would jam, and it often froze mid-scene. It took a team of puppeteers hours to reset it each time, and sometimes entire shooting days were lost because Goro simply wouldn't move. The crew began joking that Goro was cursed, and some even claimed that the puppet caused more delays than any actor or weather issue combined. Adding to the confusion was the film's tone. The producers clashed over how dark or family-friendly it should be. Some wanted blood and violence, while others pushed for a PG-13 rating to attract younger viewers. This constant back and forth led to entire scenes being rewritten on set. At one point, they shot 2 different endings because no one could agree on how the movie should wrap up. The now famous Mortal Kombat scream that kicks off the movie wasn't even part of the original plan. It came from a marketing promo that fans went crazy for, so the studio decided to use it at the last minute. By the time filming wrapped, everyone was exhausted. The crew was sunburned, dehydrated, and mentally done. The editing process was another challenge, with multiple reshoots and effects that nearly didn't make it in time for release. And yet, despite all of it, Mortal Kombat became a massive success, grossing over $120 million worldwide and turning into one of the most beloved video game movies ever made. The actors still laugh about the chaos, but many admit it was the hardest job of their careers. What fans saw was an action-packed martial arts fantasy, but behind the camera, it was a survival story of pure determination, broken bones, and the unstoppable will to finish a movie that no one thought would work.